Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel. I am Dr. Haroon Rashid. In this video, I am going to show you how you can insert a table in Google Docs. In my previous videos, you have already learned how you can insert a table in Microsoft Word document. But in this video, I'm going to specifically focus on Google Docs. So let's begin. The first thing, you need to open up a Google Docs, a new document or an existing document that you are already working on it. Simply after that, you need to move to insert, and then the second option here is table. So you come here, there are some predefined table templates as well, which you can find it further. Going in this menu, you can explore them. But let's assume that you are supposed to enter a table of 4 by 4 or say 5 by 5. So 5 by 5 mean 5 rows and 5 columns. So once you click on this, at your screen, you will have a 5 by 5 table. So when we say 5 by 5, it means it has 5 columns and 5 rows. So you may amend it if you need less columns or less rows, or more columns or more rows accordingly. Even if you have installed, even if you have already inserted a table and you would like to insert more columns, you can also do that. Coming here, any of the cells you come there, you will see a plus sign. So see, it's saying there insert one column at right. So if you would like to insert one column at the right, it will insert one column. Now if I bring here my cursor and I want to insert a row, so I have to look for rows, I have to look for the options in the left hand side, and if I want to insert a column, I have to see for the options on the top row or on the horizontal surface. So on the horizontal, for example, I want to insert anything over here, I just simply come here, I go here, and I can insert a cell that I want or the whole column. Now for example, I want to insert a row here as well. I click on this and it will insert one row. So now this is no longer a 5 by 5 table. It depends on how much you want and how many columns and rows you want. For example, I do not need this, I just select them and I right click, I delete the whole row. So it will delete the whole row. Now for example, I want to delete all these columns, I select and I click here, delete two columns. Now if you look back, it is again 5 columns and 5 rows as I earlier inserted. Now what can you do with these columns? If you want to work further with them, you can just simply insert the data over here as and what you need. Now if you need to change their width, for example, you want the first column to be small width, but the second one it has longer width, and you want maybe, for example, a longer space to enter your text, you have maybe more than one line or two lines, you can adjust their height or their width according to your requirement. Now another thing I would like to show you, for example, you want to change the color of these inserted tables. So you have to make sure your cursor is inside the table. Okay, you are inside the table and then you click these three dots, it will show you table options. So table options will show up a menu at the right hand side. Once you have this menu, you can simply see here what exactly you are looking for. So in quick layouts, you can change the layout of the table, and then in the table style, how you want the table to be appeared. Then the columns width, if you want to adjust any of the column, their width in inches, it's given here in inches. Same goes to rows, and then cells. So we come down like what are the cell padding that you want, and then interestingly the color that we were looking for. So now for example, I want to change the background of my this top column that we the top row that we call it a title. So the title of my table, I want to change it, for example, with the color, say, let's pick up here light green. So I pick it up. Now this is light green is my top header or the top title row. Okay, and then for example, if I want to change the color of my whole table, I don't want it black, I want it to look like, for example, blue. So I just choose the color here and it turned it into blue. And then I can even change the thickness of the lines. You see here, I changed to 3 pt. So normally the standard is 1 pt, and this is fine enough, and your table looks nice. And generally speaking, we do not use multi-colors in the table, so black color is nice. But if in case you have something or you have to do something creative, you may do so. So now, for example, this first column, I want it to be a different color, assuming I want this color. So now, for example, here I have to write serial number or something else. So now my column look like my table look like this. And it depends on your data, what data you want to put it, how you want to put it, and how you want to do the settings of this. I hope this video was useful and you have understood how you can insert a table in Google Docs. If you have any questions related to this, you may drop your questions in the comment section. And don't forget to like, subscribe my channel as well. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video. Take care till then. Bye bye.